This is a song I'd like to dedicate to anybody. Raise your hand if you were born and bred here in Nashville. Okay. You're lucky because Nashville's a big town. This song goes out to everybody else in here who, like myself, had the misfortune of growing up in a small town. This is Hate Lives in a Small Town. If you're heading down the highway... All right, listen, if you're white, stop clapping right now. Just gonna fuck me up. If you're heading down the highway, down about Route 10, get off on the last exit and take it around the bend. You'll find a small town. But don't go hanging around, 'cause hate lives in a small town. At least that's what I have found. The moms are in the kitchens, and the baking pies, they smell so good they're made to cover up the smell of lies in a small town. But pies don't cure all ills, and hate lives in a small town. That's why those moms take pills. Well, I went to the big city, and everyone was wearing black. They saw that in my hometown, they wouldn't stand for that. I saw kids all covered in tattoos, with mohawks and purple hair. But what really struck me was no one seemed to care. The nights they beat the Badgers when they played down in the square, but they saved the biggest beating for a kid with longish hair there in a small town. That kid was me 1 year, 'cause hate lives in a small town, more so if you seem queer. The pastor's in the pulpit preaching righteous lies, and the congregation, they don't know he's slept with all their wives in a small town. And it's so plain to see that hate lives in a small town, as does adultery. Well, I went to the big city with my clothes in a pack. When I got off at the station, there was no turning back. I met freaks and creeps and weirdos, loose women and some geeks, and they were the nicest fucking people you'd ever hope to meet. When you roll into a small town, well, they're nice as they can be, but at night they put on sheets and hang your sad ass from a tree in a small town. Don't dare be different, 'cause hate lives in a small town, unless you're just like them. So if you live in a small town and you feel you're in a vice, buy yourself a ticket, kid. Just take my advice and leave the small town. Be quick as you can be. Get out of that small town and you'll be free like me. Thank you. This next song is, well, let me put it this way. My wife hates this song. Do you have any idea how hard it is to write a song when you're not allowed to play it in your home? Now, she says this is the worst song I ever wrote. I don't think she means technically. I think for some bizarre reason she doesn't like the lyrics. I still don't quite get it. I feel fairly confident that 50% of you are going to love this song. This is called All Women Are Crazy. All women are crazy, all men are dumb. 'Cause though we know they're crazy, we still want some. There's nothing new, and it's sad but true, that we just can't quit them and we can't live with them. What's a man to do? Back in the Bible, there was a tree. Lord said to Adam, don't you eat that fruit. He said, fine by me. But then along came Eve, looking to do wrong. And on account of her tits and his lack of wit, Adam went along. 'Cause all women are crazy, all men are dumb. 'Cause though we know they're crazy, we still want some. There's nothing new, and it's sad but true, that we just can't quit them and we can't live with them. What's a man to do? Take my old lady, I bought her a gown. We were fixing to go out mixing out on the town. She said, do I look fat? I said, heck no, just a little round. And since that day I've walked this way, it hurts to sit down. All women are crazy, all men are dumb. 'Cause though we know they're crazy, we still want some. There's nothing new, and it's sad but true, that we just can't quit them and we can't live with them. What's a man to do? Fellas, there comes a time in every woman's life, about once a month to be exact, when they get kind of ornery. Yeah, they start kicking and fighting, cursing, and we don't know what's wrong with them. But in a couple of weeks, they generally come around, and they'll look you right in the eye and they'll say, I'm sorry, honey, I was just PMSing. Now, ladies, I feel for you. I really do. That is not an easy thing to go through. But since we already know the end of the story, I'd like to propose a little experiment. Boys, the next time your woman gets crazy, about a month from now, I want you to just look her right in the eye and I want you to say, honey, are you sure you're not just PMSing? And then you better run, grab your balls and run for the hills. When I met my lady and asked for her hand, she was the calmest and the sweetest girl in all the land. But then the ring went on and she went all wrong. Like a midnight thriller, she went bridezilla, spat pea soup and became a killer. She ate 3 kids and my auntie's wig and the pastor's dog. Why? 'Cause all women are crazy, all men are dumb. 'Cause though we know they're crazy, we still want some. There's nothing new, sad but true, that we just can't quit them and we can't live with them. You just can't shoot them or you'll end in prison. The biker from hell in your prison cell might take a shine to you.